Hey everyone, and a massive welcome back to Panther Nation. We are so pumped for the 2025-2026 school year to kick off. We've put together this guide to get you in the loop on everything you need to know, what's new, what's important, and all the exciting stuff coming up.
You know, what better way to get started than with this message from our principal? It sets the perfect tone for the year, right? This idea that we're all writing this story together.
So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, this year, our whole school community is focusing on a vision that's built around three really powerful core ideas.
And here they are. Just three words, but they mean everything. Belonging, bravery, and becoming. Seriously, think of these as the pillars for the whole year. They're going to guide every decision and every goal. So let's break down what each one really means.
Okay, first up, belonging. This is the foundation. It means that no matter who you are, a freshman just trying to find your classes or a senior enjoying that last first day, you feel like you're part of our Panther family, a place where you're seen, valued, and connected.
Next up, we have bravery. And this one is all about challenging yourself to grow. You know, real growth only happens when you step outside your comfort zone. And that could be anything. Maybe it's taking on that tough AP class, joining a club you've always been curious about, or even just raising your hand more in class. It's really about trying, risking, and learning from it.
And all of this leads to our final and maybe most important pillar, becoming. Look, high school is way more than just classes and credits. It's about the journey to becoming the best version of yourself, right? It's about developing those skills for life, critical thinking, self-awareness, stuff that's going to help you way after you leave these halls.
All right, so with that big picture in mind, let's dive into the daily stuff, the nitty-gritty details you need for a smooth and safe routine here at school.
First up, here's a quick tip that could seriously save you some money and a major headache: Chromebook insurance. You have until September 28th to sign up. I mean, just look at the numbers here. $35 for the whole year versus $60 plus for a single repair. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? Definitely something to think about.
Okay, let's talk about safety, because it's our absolute top priority, especially during morning drop-off. These rules are super important. You've got to pull all the way up to the curb. Please don't let students out in the middle of the traffic loop. It's just so dangerous. And always use the designated crosswalks. It's all about keeping everyone safe.
And for afternoon pickup, it's kind of the same deal. Timing is everything here. If you can, try not to arrive before 1:50 on regular days. Why? Because it helps our buses get out safely and on time. And a huge one: never ever park along the driveway or in a fire lane. It can block emergency vehicles. If you're early, just head over to the junior lot.
All right, this one's for all our student drivers out there. Quick reminder, you absolutely have to have a parking pass from the main office to park on campus. And make sure you're parking in the student lots, not the staff spots. Cool?
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Time to talk dates. So get your calendars out or open up the app on your phone, because you're definitely going to want to jot some of these down. So here's a quick look at what's coming up in the next couple of months. We've got the Freshman Parents Coffee on September 26th. Homecoming is October 11th, which is going to be awesome. And believe it or not, the first quarter ends on October 30th. It's going to fly by.
Okay, now let's talk about planning for the future. I know, it might seem far away, but it is never too early to start thinking about what comes after Whitman-Hanson. And we've got some really great opportunities to help you do just that.
Okay, save the date, Tuesday, October 7th. This is the big one, the College and Post-Secondary Options Fair over at Silver Lake. We're talking reps from nearly 80 colleges, technical schools, and military branches. It's an absolutely amazing resource, and not just for seniors. Everyone should check it out.
So, you're planning on going, right? Awesome. But here's the thing. How do you make the most of an event like this? I mean, just showing up is one thing, but how do you really make it count?
Well, the experts say a little bit of prep work makes a huge difference. So before you go, take a look at the list of schools that'll be there. That way, you know who you want to talk to. Also, have a few questions ready to go. It shows you're serious. And hey, don't be afraid to explore schools you haven't heard of. Oh, and grab some contact info. A quick follow-up email can really make you stand out.
All right, let's start to wrap this up by celebrating what really makes this school awesome: our Panther pride. And you know, that's not just a slogan on a t-shirt. It's about the incredible people here and all the amazing things they do.
And if you want a perfect example of Panther pride in action, look no further than former student Riley Miller. You might have seen him on the news recently for his incredible project collecting cans for charity.
It's such a great story about how nickels add up to make a real difference. I mean, we're talking thousands of dollars that Riley has donated to charities like Best Buddies. It just goes to show you, right? A simple idea, a lot of hard work, and it proves that small actions can lead to some seriously big, positive change.
And that same pride is absolutely on display out on the fields. Fall sports are officially underway. Let's give a huge shout out to girls soccer for an amazing 3-0 win against Plymouth South, and to field hockey for battling to a tough 1-1 tie with Norwell. Our teams are out there competing hard.
Now, the football opener was a heartbreaker, a close 20-17 loss to Pembroke. But man, what a game. It came right down to the wire. And can we talk about quarterback Jack Martin? The guy was outstanding. He completed 12 passes for 246 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just an incredible performance.
And, all of this, the vision, the dates, the pride, it brings us right back to that opening idea. This new school year, it really is like a blank page for every single one of us. So the question is, how are you going to write your story this year? Hey, thanks so much for watching. For more info and to stay connected, be sure to check out the school website. Here's to an absolutely amazing year of belonging, bravery, and becoming. Go Panthers!